Thomas won Kittle had a year that year when they went to the Super Bowl, right? Where he could have been in the offensive player conversation.
But he wasn't even in the conversation. Yeah. But he wasn't. That's the thing. Tight end, not easy to do. Here's a trivia question for you to determine the first pick. Name the 4 players. 4? Okay, I may give you a break here. I may not expect you to name all 4. Name the 4 players to win a Heisman, Rookie of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year, and MVP. I'll let you get this one with 2.
Okay.
You don't need to name all 4.
Okay. I'm going to go Cam Newton's one of them, right?
Yes.
Heisman, I'm missing somebody recently. Heisman, Offensive Rookie of the Year. What were the other 2 things?
I assume that I think it's Heisman, Rookie of the Year, Offensive Player of the Year, and MVP.
Okay. Hold on. Who else am I missing here? I'm missing somebody obvious here. All right, I don't know. I'm choking to death. Who is it? Go ahead.
Earl Campbell. How dare you?
I know.
You played at Texas.
Yes.
And you didn't know that Earl Campbell was one. Shame on you,
damn,
sir.
That
Marcus
was an
Allen and Barry Sanders were the other ones as well.
Damn, the 3 running backs. I know, I was thinking too much quarterbacks. That's where I was wrong there. Damn. And I thought there was somebody more recent. Go ahead. You're first.
First pick for me. Now, look, I understand that a lot of this has to do with whether or not he can stay healthy. If he can, put me down for Christian McCaffrey as the Offensive Player of the Year. I think he was the favorite, if I recall correctly. But Christian McCaffrey, I think, will have a big year. He's a year removed from getting that huge contract, and he didn't live up to it last year. And it was injury-related. Had to drive him crazy. So if he can stay healthy, I think Christian McCaffrey is going to have a great, great season.
I'm there with you. That would have been my first pick. I mean, I'm almost expecting a monster season as long as he stays healthy. I mean, system, quarterback, other weapons to worry about that'll lead to favorable matchups for him. The system's perfect for his skill set. I would think he kills it too. So I'm not going to disagree. I'm going to go with another running back here. I'm going to go Nick Chubb. You know, I think the Browns are going to be a good football team, and if they are really good and one of the 2 or 3 top seeds of the AFC, the biggest reason will be because of Nick Chubb and the run game, and I expect him to put up monster stats because of that. You know, I know he's got Kareem Hunt there, but Nick Chubb's the guy. I think he could be a guy that goes for 1,500 yards this year and a whole bunch of touchdowns, so I'll go Nick Chubb.
Is 1,500 yards going to get you offensive?
I don't know.
It
got to be a whole bunch of touchdowns, too. It's got to be like somewhere in that.
A whole lot of,
yeah,
a whole
16,
bunch of touchdowns.
15, 18 touchdowns, yes.
Whole bunch of mums. I'm going to go Matthew Stafford. I'm surprised you didn't take him. Peter King thinks he can throw for 6,000 yards, even though if you take the record set by Peyton Manning in 2013, I believe it was, and project it to 17 games, still not close to 6,000 yards. It's 352 yards per game on average for a 17-game season. Peter's argument, the running back situation is jumbled now. You're going to have to throw. They got great receivers. Stafford's had one 5,000-yard season and 2 that were very close to 5,000.
Yeah.
I don't know that he gets to 6. If he does, just name the award after him. But I think he'll have enough yardage that it will put him in the conversation for Offensive Player of the Year.
I would think he's going to put up big numbers. I mean, 100%. I still think even despite the injuries and everything like that at the running back position, McVay's not going to abandon the run. So I have a hard time thinking the Rams will get into that, wait, we're the Detroit Lions and we stink at everything and you got to throw it 45 times a game to win the football game. I don't think they're going to hit that. So that's where I would challenge the 6,000 yards type of conversation. But either way, I'm with you in the offensive player of the year, even MVP conversation. All right. I'm going to go to a wide receiver here. I'll go Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs, I think, again, the Bills have another year like they did last year. Stephon Diggs has the type of year he did last year. Maybe you sprinkle on a few more touchdown catches on top of that. I would be shocked if the Bills aren't one of the best teams in the AFC. We know it's going to be behind the right arm of Josh Allen. If Josh Allen had a year that was real good, but not one of the top 2 or 3 or 4 best statistical years out of the quarterbacks, he's not going to win MVP or Offensive Player of the Year, but maybe Diggs does. I'll go with him.
I'm going to have some fun with my last one. And it's not completely tongue-in-cheek. There are only 4 human beings who have ever thrown for more yards in a single NFL season than Jameis Winston. He's now the man with the keys to the car that Sean Payton has so carefully constructed in New Orleans. I think Winston, who had 5,100-plus yards just a couple of years ago, could have a monster season, take us all by surprise, and be the offensive player of the year.
Yeah, the Saints are one of those teams where Chris Simms unbuttoned. We're doing the playoff prediction, Super Bowl prediction later. The Saints are one of those teams where you go, watch out. And if they get in the playoffs, watch out. I'm certainly not thinking they're going to fall off earth here. So, yeah, I hear you. Good pick there. All right, I'll lastly go with Derrick Henry. It's just low-hanging fruit. I got to take Derrick Henry. The guy that's rushed for 2,000 yards 2 out of the last 3 years. There's another weapon to worry about in Julio on the outside. I'll go with Derrick Henry. They're still going to ride him big time, and he's still one of the best players in football.
Yeah, I think that makes a ton of sense. I know a lot of people think he's going to get 2,000 yards again this year. That would be historic. No one's ever done it in back-to-back years. Let's take a
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.